Hi everyone, and welcome to Jane Talks Buffy, where I'll be talking about and reviewing all the episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in order. Today, I'm looking at Season 7, Episode 13, The Killer in Me. We begin the episode with Giles leaving for a trip for a couple of days with the Potentials, but Willow reports Kennedy is ill and won't be going, but Giles seems like he'll have his hands full as it is. Buffy visits Spike in the basement, who has chained himself up for everyone's safety, and while she tells him she'll find a way to deactivate his trigger, his chip decides to activate for seemingly no reason, which causes him a lot of pain, and into the credits we go. Willow is making Kennedy some tea when Buffy asks about Spike's chip, and when she goes to her room, Kennedy is heading out, lying about her illness so she and Willow can go on a date, which Willow is annoyed about, but she agrees to stay for one drink and Kennedy rambles on. Buffy tends to Spike and they formulate a plan, so she rings what is left of the initiative trying to get hold of Riley, while Spike suffers another chip malfunction. Kennedy lists all the things she likes about Willow before they get home, and things are awkward until they kiss, and then things get really awkward as Willow transforms into Warren. Willow is confused by Kennedy's reaction to her, so checks her reflection.
Oh God! Oh God!
And runs downstairs, freaking everybody out, including Andrew, who wanders in. And while Willow can't convince anyone of her identity, Buffy proves she's not the first with a swift punch to the face. Willow threatens to spill all of Xander's secrets, so he believes it's her, and they all poke her before she decides she's going to fix this by herself, while Spike says he can't wait for help. Kennedy follows Willow, annoying her until she finally agrees to let her tag along, while Buffy and Spike go back to the entrance of the initiative, which clearly didn't get filled in with concrete. And back at the house, Andrew answers the phone, and it's the guy from Sleeper, who reports Giles' head was about to get chopped off by a bringer. Anya concludes that Giles must have died, and the First has been in the house this whole time, and they realise he hasn't touched anything since he's been back.
Dawn, Vi's left her notebook on the mantelpiece. Would you mind running it out to the car?
Dawn, Xander and Anya, as well as this light, plan to go after Giles and the girls, and Andrew annoys/guilt trips them into taking him with them. Willow and Kennedy interrupt glowy circle time, and oh god, it's Amy. Things have gotten twice as annoying. She apologizes, so Willow asks for help, and Amy agrees, but it doesn't work, and Willow slaps her before running off and rants at Kennedy because she's turning into Warren. Down in the initiative, Spike and Buffy pass a bunch of bodies, but no, screw it. I counted enough shit in that episode. Except for this guy. I definitely didn't count him the first time. As they wander in the dark, they hear a noise while the others worry they're already too late, and Willow has a freak out cry. The noises get worse and something attacks Buffy while Kennedy goes back to Amy, who slips up and reveals information she shouldn't know.
Oops.
And the whatever drags Spike away as Warren Willow goes gun shopping. The gang tackle Giles and feel him up.
I assume there is a perfectly reasonable and not at all insane explanation, yes?
And they explain the situation to him, but he's confused.
You think I'm evil if I bring a group of girls on a camping trip and don't touch them?
In the tunnels, Buffy fights the demon and manages to stab it before the lights come on, and one of the agents says Riley sent them to help.
We're to provide you anything you need to help Bassface here. Those were his exact words, ma'am.
The agent explains to Buffy that Spike's chip has degraded so much it will be fatal to him before long, so gives her the choice to repair it or remove it, while Kennedy demands answers from Amy, who admits she put a hex on Willow because she always had all the power and everyone loves her, despite trying to destroy the world, before transporting Kennedy to Buffy's backyard as Willow comes in, brandishing the gun and rambling on, blaming Kennedy for being the problem before breaking down and asking for help and crying about Tara.
She's really dead. And I killed her.
Kennedy kisses her again, which turns her back to normal, and they hug it out. Okay, very mixed on this one. There are good moments, but it focuses on Spike, Willow, Warren, Amy, and Kennedy. All characters I don't like, so it's a tough watch. I don't think Kennedy and Willow's relationship is earned. Yes, Kennedy has flirted once or twice in previous episodes, but she tricked Willow into a date by lying to her. And let's face it, she's not Oz or Tara. She's just annoying. Kennedy has done nothing to step into the shoes of Oz or Tara, and Willow hasn't really earned a second chance romance either. No wonder Amy was pissed at her. The relationship seems so jarring, so to have the episode revolve around them kissing was a bit lame really. It was clever how they filmed it, 2 versions of each scene being filmed, with Allison filming first when Willow was still mostly herself, and Adam filming first for the scenes where Warren was taking over. But also having to put up with Warren again was an irritation I didn't want to experience. I also hate that Tara isn't mentioned again beyond this point. She was such a big part of the show and Willow's story, so it makes no sense that she's forgotten about. They're still faffing around with Spike, the First, the Soul, the Trigger, now the Chip. Are we done yet? It feels like they went so off track with Spike's character that they're scrambling and trying everything to get him back on the rails, which isn't exactly working. The Giles thing was a good idea, and some forethought went into it, with Giles not touching anyone for episodes before. But I don't exactly get how the First is supposed to work. It's non-corporeal, so yes, Giles didn't touch anything, but he sat down twice in this very episode. So wouldn't that have given him away as real? And I think this trick would have worked more effectively if they hadn't pulled the same stunt with Eve a few episodes ago. But the Giles storyline was by far the best part of the episode. We have 2 demon deaths. The hanging one that was left over from the initiative, and the one that attacked Spike, so Buffy impaled it, which brings our running total to 47 humans, 1 transformation, 13 vampires, and 18 demons. So there you have it. That was The Killer in Me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or come say hi on social media. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, it really does mean a lot, or consider subscribing if you want to be sired by my channel. Alternatively, feel free to check out my other YouTube channels. Thank you so much for watching, I'll speak to you soon, and don't let the vampires bite.